Well, you guys wanted it. Today I'm bringing it. We're talking about the running backs. Now, I just want to mention there is just too much talent at this position. I can't even hardly choose. Apparently, the NFL average is to carry 4 running backs. I could not narrow it down to 4. I could narrow it to 6 with the potential for maybe a trade in there, but I can't find enough cuts to get us down to 4. So I don't know what's going to happen, but this is my depth chart. Keep in mind, this is only how I see it, and things could look significantly different based on how practices are going behind the scenes, things that I don't even know about, or maybe how the preseason goes, things going forward could happen. So there's a lot that could change. I do see some potential trades in there that I will mention. First off, number 1, this one excites me. This gets me really happy, actually. Damien Harris climbing up to the number 1 running back. Now, I do think there is a chance that Sony Michel comes into this season as the starter, but I also could see, just based on how Damien Harris played last year, that they just bring him in as the starter and have Sony Michel kind of competing for that position. This could be a 50-50 competition as well, but I think Damien Harris shows more promise than Sony Michel at this point. I don't know if any of you agree. Comment down below what you think about that, but I do think that Damien Harris is our most promising running back on our entire roster. Before we move on to number 2, be sure to destroy the like button if you want me to continue making these depth chart ranking type videos, if you want me to keep doing them in this style. Also leave a comment which position you want me to do next. I already did wide receiver, now we're doing running back, so pick which one you want me to do next and leave a comment down below. For number 2, Sony Michel. We just talked about him. It could be 50-50. I could also, believe it or not, there has been rumors of this, I could see Sony Michel getting traded. I could see him getting traded. If they really, really believe in Damien Harris being our true number 1 running back, I could definitely see them trying to trade Sony Michel, maybe for a player, maybe for picks. I don't know, but I could see him being a departure in that fashion. Either way, I could see this being a season-long competition where it goes back and forth between Sony Michel and Damien Harris, whoever's running better being the starter, or just giving them both a lot of carries. Either way, I don't really think Sony Michel plays up to the way he played in 2018, especially during those playoffs. I think he has struggled at times, and Damien Harris is just more capable. When the holes aren't opening, I feel like Damien Harris just gives us more ability to still get yards when he's running it. Sony Michel oftentimes gets 0 yards or even negative yards. I feel like that happens a lot less for Damien Harris, and that's kind of my reasoning for why I like Damien Harris a little bit more. Number 3 is James White, and James White, he does run the ball sometimes, but if you're an avid Patriots fan, you know that James White oftentimes is more of a receiving back, so you'll often see him running a route on passing plays as opposed to getting the running plays. He does get running plays, but he's less of a running back, more of a receiving running back. He's probably a clear-cut roster make. I think he's going to be on the team. This is one that is very exciting for me at number 4. J.J. Taylor, and he showed a lot of promise last year. I talked about him in one of my previous videos. I think he's going to make the roster for sure. He played really good last year. He showed a lot of sparks of potentially, I think he's a lot like a Dion Lewis. That's what he reminds me of. I'm sure some of you might agree on that, but he's shifty, he's speedy, he's small, and I miss having Dion Lewis. So if he plays anything like Dion Lewis, that's a very, very good thing. He's very shifty and fast, very, very fast. I think he'll make the roster. I've been hearing actually from camp so far that there's been a lot of great plays by him. And even one of those Mac Jones passes that I showed in the second practice video was a deep pass to J.J. Taylor making a deep catch. So maybe they plan on implementing him more in the passing, receiving game as well. We'll have to see. Now, for number 5, Randre Stevenson, I think I'm saying his name right. We drafted him this year. And we drafted him in the 4th round, so expectations are that he will end up making the roster. He has gotten some comparisons to a LeGarrette Blount, one of those more bruiser running backs that will run straight through you. This is just all giving me like 2016 vibes, guys, because we have J.J. Taylor kind of like Dion Lewis. We still have James White, and then now we have kind of a LeGarrette Blount. I miss the 2016 days. I miss those teams back then where the running play was just super exciting, and we could totally just rely on the running game to win. 2018 was a lot like that as well, obviously, just with some different players. I'm liking this running back group, guys. We've totally revamped it. We're getting J.J. Taylor in. Hopefully Damien Harris stays healthy. And now Randre Stevenson as well. That's number 5. So, look, this is a very talented squad, guys. And like I said, most teams keep 4 running backs. We're at number 5 so far. You tell me which one you'd cut. This is why I can't narrow this down. I'd hate to be the people in charge of having to narrow this one down. Number 6, and this is my last person who will make the roster, according to me, is Brandon Bolden. He's more of a special teams guy. You can't really expect to see him run the ball, but I expect that they will make an effort to keep him on the roster because I know Bill Belichick loves his special teams players, and I think that he will definitely try very hard to keep him on the roster as well. But that is number 6, and he is 32. He's the oldest guy on this list. So I think if I'm cutting anybody from this list, unless they see that J.J. Taylor or Randre Stevenson just is not up to par with the talent, I think the most likely to get cut here is actually Brandon Bolden. And I actually do doubt that they will because he's so good on special teams. I mean, seriously, I can't wait to see you guys' input. Who do you cut here? I mean, I was stuck leaving it with 6 running backs. Could they go into the season with 6 running backs? I guess if you cut some other players at other positions, but we have so many different talented positions as well. It's just tough, and I really feel like, honestly, from what I'm hearing, J.J. Taylor looks great, so I think it's more likely that they cut Rhamondre Stevenson than J.J. Taylor. But you drafted Rhamondre Stevenson with the 4th pick, and then Brandon Bolden's special teams specialist, so you got those 3 at the bottom that are likely to be kept. I think the most likely scenario is that we trade Sony Michel. I think that's more likely than cutting any of these guys. So it's a tricky situation, guys, and I could never make that choice, and I feel like it will be more narrowed down than this, but it's hard for me from the outside to pick one to go ahead and cut here. Leave a comment down below who you would cut out of this group, but I'm having trouble personally with that. So that's it for this video, guys. Be sure to leave a comment down below with YouTube video suggestions. This is my 3rd suggested video in a row, so I've been just using you guys' suggestion and bringing you guys exactly what you want. So if you leave a comment down below and you want me to bring that video, I will be trying really hard to bring that video. Also, if you see a comment down below that somebody suggested a video that you also want, be sure to like it, because if I see a bunch of likes on a comment as well, that's going to let me know a lot of you want to see that. And that's what I'm likely going to bring for you guys. So anyway, be sure to destroy the like button for us as we're trying to grow this channel rapidly. We're rapidly approaching 10,000 subscribers. I can't wait for that day. I feel that it is coming at the rate we are growing. I'm so thankful for all of you for helping me grow this channel. So be sure to destroy the like button. Leave a comment down below with literally anything that helps suggest this video to new people to help me grow the channel. And be sure to subscribe if you're a Patriots fan, or if you just like Patriots videos or football videos, or if you don't. I don't care. Just subscribe if you like my videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.